to all the participants who have logged into IPGA's Knowledge Series webinar today in the various parts of the world. It is my pleasure to welcome each one of you to this engaging webinar with the theme Overview of Kharif Pulses Sowing 2021. Friends, as you all are aware, that IPGA is country's apex body of pulses sector with diverse membership covering primary producers, dal mills, corporate players in packaged and segment, in packaged and branded segment, importers, exporters, traders, and service providers. We at IPGA are in continuous liaison with the policymakers to provide them policy inputs and guidance relating to the host of issues related to pulses, trade, and industry. We are also an integral part of the world body Global Pulses Confederation. Over last 15 months or so, IPGA has been engaging with policymakers and value chain stakeholders by holding a series of interactive events called IPGA Knowledge Series webinars. Today's webinar is a part of that series. I, on behalf of IPGA, like to thank our domain experts, Dr. S.K. Malhotra, Dr. D.S. Pai, Mr. Nirav Desai, Mr. B. Krishnamurthy, Mr. Nitin Kalantri, and Mr. Puneet Bachawat for accepting our invitation to speak in today's webinar. I would also like to thank Ms. Manisha Gupta for accepting our invitation to moderate this very important and crucial webinar. As friends, as you all know, the Indian Meteorological Department has forecast a slightly above normal southwest monsoon this year. That is 101% of the long period average. The onset and progress was satisfactory, but there was a break in monsoon progress for about 20 days from June 28th. During this month too, there is some lull. I'm sure we all agree that this year has been very eventful for the pulses sector with shortfall in domestic productions, policy changes, imposition of stop limits, COVID-19 pandemic affecting the trade, container availability, as well as the increasing ocean freights. Given this situation, I'm sure that we all are looking forward to knowing from Dr. S.K. Malhotra, Mr. Nirav Desai, how has the sowing of Kharif pulses progress in India and expected production of tuvar, urad, and moong. For the very first time, we have Mr. Dr. D.S. Pai from Indian Meteorological Department and his presentation on overall performance of monsoon till date and in the next few months will help us understand what can be expected in terms of Kharif pulses production. On the trade side, we have domain experts for tuvar, urad, and moong to present an overview of the carry forward stocks, price outlook, expected production, anticipated import, etc. Friends, I am absolutely confident that this webinar will provide in-depth information covering key aspects of the trade, production, demand, and supply. Before I finish, I would like to thank our partners, Sri Lakshmi Trading Corporation, Sanraj Shipping Agency, Govindji Kanji and Company, Navasyam Dandekar Private Limited, Narendra Forwarders Private Limited, Srinath Agencies, SIP Dhanasekharan, and V. Arjun for their continued support in hosting these webinars. We look forward in their continued support. Thank you once again to all our esteemed speakers, moderator of today's webinar, Ms. Manisha Gupta, our partners, and all the 800 plus delegates participating in today's webinar for your support. I request now Manisha ji to please take the webinar forward. Thank you once again. Over to you, Manisha ji.